In this VideoNet interview, I'm speaking with Michael O'Donnell, President and CEO at Skytide. Hello, Michael.
Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you. It looks as if we might be reaching a tipping point now where broadband could actually become a platform for television delivery. What's changing?
Huge growth in video over the network, video over IP. That's clearly the game-changing event that's happening, and I think these network operators, the service providers, are realizing they have a massive subscriber base that wants to watch more and more video over the internet, over their mobile phones, and they want to participate in this activity.
Okay, and what is the opportunity for the network operators? Because up until now, over the top has really been looked upon as a threat and a gatecrasher.
Right. I think their opportunity is to provide content delivery services to content owners or media companies in each of these regions. There had been existing CDNs, but I think these network operators are closer to the end subscriber, and they can leverage the power of their network and the power of their edge locations in these different locales. So that's the opportunity to really, on a more regional basis, provide better quality of service.
Okay, and is the big goal or the big prize at the end to turn the online content into a paid opportunity?
Yes and no. I mean, the advertising market is substantial, and you'll see more and more dollars shifting from TV or terrestrial print advertising towards the web. That's happening. But I think ultimately you're going to have subscribers paying for more of the content delivery, and maybe even seeing people moving from flat rate pricing to more of a tiered pricing based on consumption. I mean, the amount of video that's being consumed is just staggering. I think these network operators will slowly introduce various paid models.
Okay, and obviously once people are paying, they expect premium video without buffering and that kind of stuff.
That's correct, absolutely. And I think it's going to be cheaper for the service providers to operate CDN networks than to outsource it to a third-party service that they've been using in the past.
Okay, I mean, one of the big announcements at IBC was that BT Wholesale have launched their Content Connect CDN service, and I believe that you're providing the analytics for that.
That's correct. That's correct. We're working closely with Cisco, who's providing the CDS, IS, or internet streaming services for BT, and we're providing the reporting and analytics, giving BT and their customers the most comprehensive view that they can of what's happening on the network. So we have about 165 different reports that they can get, from the CDN operator view to the ISP or wholesale view. It's a very comprehensive solution.
Okay, and just give me a few examples of the kind of metrics that really matter.
What content is most viewed, how long it's viewed, how the network is performing in terms of buffering, error rates that are happening. So someone like BT or their wholesale partners could make some adjustments on the network to give better performance. So it gives the network operator everything that they need to manage the network, and then gives the content owner, I won't mention their content partners, but any of the content owners their own individual portal where they can access URLs or most popular viewed content, both video as well as HTML. Okay,
so this is not just about the network operator or the CDN operator looking at the bits going over the network. It's about kind of turning that into a sort of a business proposition really for the content owner.
That's right. What we found is once the CDN is operational, the business people take over, and they want reporting on what's happening, how the content is performing, so they can make P&L type business decisions. So once the network is in place, they want daily reports, weekly reports, monthly reports on what's happening in the network, what's popular, what the viewers are most interested in.
Okay, and obviously we know that there are CDNs and have been for some time. What will differentiate these telcos and cable operators as they try to become CDNs that will enable them to sort of go to those broadcasters and content owners and say, well, we can do a better job?
I think performance is going to be a big factor, in that the fact that they're closer to the end consumer, that should be a factor. In these regional markets, people in France are watching French content, people in the UK are watching UK-oriented content, and et cetera, around the world. I think these national telecoms, if you will, almost former monopolies, are now in a great position to deliver that content as close to the customer as possible without some of the restrictions or obstacles that other CDNs have had in the past. Plus, it should be cheaper for them to run their network than outsource it to a third party.
Okay, all right, well that's probably a great place to leave it. So Michael, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
Nice talking to you.